Yo, what's up? So I spent a little bit of a controversy today. Didn't really mean to. I'm gonna be really quiet because this whole place is like echoing right now. But let me get to the point. See, I'm not gonna compromise on the word. When you're touching someone inappropriately and you're married, according to God, according to the Bible, it's still adultery, if you want to spin it or not. Now, G-Man, I'm sorry, you're compromising the word right now, but that's besides the point. Why did I do what I did? Why did I go after Fiona? Simple point. Hold on, someone is coming this way. Oh. All right. Boy, you can hear everything in the staircase. But anyway, simple point is this. Every Tuesday, you see Fiona and J.D. Kane and Dragna and a bunch of others doing nothing but insulting and hurting Christians. Specifically, my friend, G-Man. Now, I have to say this. All of them, through the years, have done nothing but spin their own stories about how someone's mental state is and how they feel about things and, oh, they're crazy, they gotta be crazy, they gotta be completely insane. And they spin their story around in things. And just because G-Man said it wasn't sexual harassment, if you looked at my video, I said it can be looked at as sexual harassment. There is quite a difference, but see, Fiona, she has to spin things, make things look evil, so she looks good. See, she needs to make herself look good all the time. And see, it's okay for people like Fiona and J.D. Kane and Dragna to say whatever they want about anyone despite the consequences. Most of the time, Christians are silent about said things they say. Most of the Christians are silent. But when you say something about these guys, they're loud, they're brash, they're going to make as much noise as they possible so they can get an apology. Well, Fiona, guess what? I'm not going to apologize to you for this. Nope. You know why I'm not going to apologize to you for this? For the sheer reason, over the years, you have not apologized to one Christian over your criticizing and hurting of them. Over your spinning attacks, over your lies. See, quite recently I've had a group of atheists lie about me because they saw me crying on camera. So they were like, oh no, this is happening, and this is happening, and this is happening. And they spin their own story about what actually happened instead of realizing that I'm the type of person that sits in front of a camera and vents. God forbid me venting. I love this type of thing, to tell you the truth, because I've just proven that Fiona, she didn't want to address the fact that she's been picking on Christians for years. She doesn't want to address one fact by that. She doesn't want to address the fact that her behavior as well has been extremely inappropriate toward others. See, when you're in America, you shouldn't be touching people's body parts. I'm sorry, that can be considered sexual harassment. And most Christians consider it adultery, and I'm not going to compromise the Bible on what it says. I'm not. Not one bit will I compromise that. Because Jesus Christ is Lord, if you haven't heard, Fiona. But see, you don't put Jesus Christ as Lord. You put J.D. Kane and Dragna as Lord because they say they know science. How stupid are you, really? See, but everyone's going to be like, oh, poor Fiona, poor Fiona, poor Fiona. While, you have people like Dragnot and JD Kane fat shame me on a daily basis. Where were you sticking up for me for that, Fiona? Where were you sticking up for Christians? Where were you sticking up for G-Man, who you felt up? G-Man admitted you were touching him a lot. I think that implies feeling up. But he's just trying to be nice right now. And whatever. G-Man can do whatever he wants. He's his own man right now. And I didn't lie about anything. I was just saying what I saw on camera. Like how you guys say what you saw on camera without knowing the full story about things. It's shocking to me. It's shocking to me how you guys can say whatever you want on camera about someone. You can hurt someone's feeling all you want, but when it's turned around on you, oh, they're the evil oppressor. And I've been silent with you guys for a really, really long time. I've left you guys alone. But then the other day I did go in and say, oh, look at a bunch of gossiping gossipers who like to gossip about people because they have no real life. And then where were you, Fiona, when you were sticking up for me? Where were you sticking up for me, Fiona, when someone was dropping one fat joke or another fat joke over me or talking about nasty stuff between me and G-Man? Nothing have ever happened between me and G-Man. Other than me asking him on my birthday, will you be my boyfriend? That's pretty much it that's happened between me and G-Man, to tell you the truth. Now, me and someone else, that's a totally different story. That is a totally different story. See, you think you can go and come into someone's life and say, oh, I'm going to meet this guy. And then the next second, you go and talk shit about G-Man over and over and over and over again. And then you're like, oh no. Someone else is talking about me. Someone's pointing their finger at me. Oh no. Oh, Fiona, beware of the measure of the meat that you give out. Maybe one time someone will turn their fingers back at you. You want to point everyone else's flaws out, Fiona, Dragnot, JD Kane. You want to go and, point everyone's flaws out. You want to go and say how wrong they are, how stupid they are, how crazy they are. When all you're doing, little by little, is showing your true intentions of who you are. See, I think, Fiona, you need to start realizing who you are and admitting to what you are. Instead of putting this I'm pious, I'm a good person type thing. I'm sorry, but good people don't grab people's asses. In fact, everyone I know, everyone you knew at that time, you were grabbing them. G-Man even admitted you were grabbing them. Now he uses the word, she was being goofy and playful, but you were still grabbing people. And in America, it's inappropriate to grab people like that. I just want to let you know. It's inappropriate. In fact, just to prove how inappropriate it is, I'll go around my town and I'll ask people the same question I asked you that you decided to not answer. And the question is it right to touch someone when they say, no, stop it? Is it, Fiona? Is it right to touch people? You can use the excuse, it's just for jokes, all you want. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Now, does your husband know about this? It's the real question. How would your husband feel to know that you were grabbing everyone you knew? How do you think your husband would feel about such thing? I know if it was my husband, he would be super pissed off. Well, he already grabbed someone else, so it really doesn't matter anymore. Screw him. But anyway, hello. Anyway, Fiona, I'm going to ask the question again. Is it right to touch someone when they say no? Is it? Is it? Is it? Because it's on camera when G-Man said, "Quit it, Fiona, stop." He admitted it made him feel uncomfortable to me several times. It made him feel uncomfortable. Now, he's being nice to you right now because I think he's afraid of seeing you guys' wrath because you guys have bullied him so many times. But you know what? Instead of putting your attention on him all the time, maybe you should put your attention on me because I'm a little bit more dangerous here on YouTube than G-Man. See, because I have an unfiltered time. Unfiltered. G-Man, on the other hand, he likes to keep his privacy. Me, I really don't care. My life's already in the shits. Doesn't really matter what I say, what I do. I'm already damned. I'm already damned. Because of a lot of you guys on YouTube. Because of your lies and how you spin things for people. But poor Fiona being picked on, poor Fiona. Oh, do you need your head petted? Is that what it is, Fiona? After you've laughed and scorned and ridiculed Christians for years? Do you need your poor little head patted? Because I finally got sick of your shit. Because I got sick of the Holy Spackle shit for the shit she's done to me. Oh, you poor babies. You poor babies. Poor you. Poor you. You got picked on. Oh, poor babies. Poor little babies getting picked on. It doesn't feel too good, does it? While the majority of Christians that you've slandered over the years, that you've hated on, that you've laughed about, that you've talked shit about, they've been pretty quiet. I've been pretty quiet too, to tell you the truth about some things. I even was willing to call you my sister. Now I kind of doubt it. Because you still can't answer a simple question. Fiona, when someone says no after you touch them, what is the best response for you? Should you stop touching them? Is it right to continue to touch them when they say no? Is it? Is it? I ain't giving you the excuse that you're from another country why you did what you did. I ain't giving you that excuse because, see, I know the English, and I know the Scottish, and I know the Irish, and a lot of them find that stuff inappropriate behavior. A lot of them also consider that stuff, if it's unwarranted, if it's unwanted, sexual harassment. Now, most men, they are too full of pride to be like, oh, I was sexually harassed. Some people, some men that I know of will lie about being sexually harassed, but you, Fiona, touching and feeling everyone and admitting it. Oh, I goosed this person, and I goosed this person, and I goosed this person. It was all fun. It was all laughs. Does your husband know? Does your husband know? And what would his response be if he found out you were doing that to people? You know, I remember a long time how you whined and you cried when G-Man said a little joke about you and Alex Botany having an affair. Now, if one sees those pictures that you've had together, one would assume that. But is everything you see on camera true? Is everything you hear the truth? What is truth? What is the truth of all the things that goes on in this world? What is the truth behind the camera? Your lies, Fiona, the things you do, and I'm speaking to Holy Spackle too, the things you do to people do affect their lives seriously and horribly. You guys have ruined lives. You guys have ruined souls. You've ruined your own souls too at that point. Too bad. It must be very painful when Jesus looks at both of you and says, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of iniquity. You know why he's going to say that to both of you? Because you don't care for the brothers and sisters in Christ. You don't care about the body in Christ. Instead, you care about your lulls. You care about just joking around and making fun of those who are actually doing work for the Lord. You, on the other hand, no. Let's just make Big Thinking Actress. How dare Shani, who has only 300 subscribers, say such a thing to me? She's hurt me beyond hurt. Well, every Tuesday, I hear someone saying how stupid, uneducated, how crazy, how fat I am. Yeah. Every video I get it, in fact. Where were you sticking up for me exactly, Fiona? Where were your videos saying, please don't treat Shani like this. She's going through a really hard time. Where was that exactly, Fiona? Where was the times when G-Man and Ronnie are being constantly picked on in TST and you speak out and you're saying, guys, let's not talk about this. Let's find some other thing to talk about. Nope. You make fun and laugh along because that's your heart. That's your heart. Dark, black, demonic. You want to call me a Pharisee? I really don't care if you call me a Pharisee. I know a little leaven. Leaven's the whole lump. But see, here's the thing. If I'm a wolf, I would be riding in a wolf pack. Oh, wait, aren't you in a pack of people? Don't you stand on this council of people mocking and scorning people? Call me a wolf. Ha ha ha. Call me a Pharisee. I'm alone. I'm rogue. I'm rogue. See, really, you wanted to say this is about G-Man and you. It really wasn't. It was about you, Fiona. Holy Spackle, she wanted to join in because she's just obsessed about me. I cannot show you all the messages Holy Spackle has tried to give me of telling me what I should do with my own life. Holy Spackle, I just want to tell you something. I don't like what you do. I know you're two-faced. I know you get information from people and you tell that information behind those people's backs. it opens. I know this about you very well. And I don't appreciate what you do to people. I don't appreciate the harm you put my children under. I don't appreciate it at all. Because guess what? I don't believe you, and I don't believe Fiona. I don't. Because while you're playing martyr, just remember next Tuesday, you're going to be talking shit about people and continuing on your little hatred of gossip and lies. Your little defaming of my brother G-Man. I don't know, Fiona. You don't like it when it's pointed back at you. You gotta be loud as much as possible. Look what she's doing. She's hurting me. But it's okay for you to do it to others. Oh, Peanut. Oh, Peanut. Poor you. Poor Fiona. Poor Fiona. Having a little swing at her and she can't even take the punch. What a girl. What a girl. I have men coming and swinging at me all the time. You know what I do? I dodge and weave. I'm like a butterfly. And I sting like a bee. You can't even take one little punch from a girl. What a wuss. What a wuss. What kind of Scottish woman are you? You can't even take a punch. Please. I'm an Irish woman. I can take a punch. But a Scot can't take a punch. A Scottish woman can't take a punch. Instead, she whines like a baby. Do you think your degrees impress me? No, they don't. You know what impresses me? Kindness. Empathy, sympathy. Those things impress me. Degrees, money, titles, they don't impress me. Because people with degrees and titles, they can be pieces of shit too. Like you are. See, I realize now that Talking Shit Tuesday is called Talking Shit Tuesday not because they're talking shit, but because all of you guys are pieces of shit. So that's pretty much it. I think I've made my point. And I won. And I stuck up for my brothers and sisters, unlike you, who defames them and ridicules them and makes fun of them like a teenager. I mean, I'm sorry, someone with your degree, someone with a doctorate's making fun of people, it's a little beneath you, a little bit like, I don't know, elementary, middle school, maybe high school type thinking. I don't know, Fiona, I kind of doubt your sincerity on your degree now. Oh well, I doubt the sincerity of everyone else on your little panel of judges. Oh well, to each its own. Peace, Maranatha.